we will never be justified by the law. Paul explains that very clearly in Galatians chapter 5. He says in verse 4, "You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace." Later on, he explains that we are called to be free in Christ and love others as he loved us through the Spirit given to us. All right? Verse 13 and 14. "You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge in the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command: love your neighbor as yourself." We can show our love for God and for Jesus through our love for our neighbors, right? So when we find freedom in Christ and we find freedom through the Spirit, we start to love other people as he loved us. We start to emulate what Christ showed during his life and during his sacrifice that he made on the cross for us. We start to show that love to others through the Spirit. And later on in verse 24, he says, "Those who belong to Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires." And this is very important, all right? Because if we're walking in the Spirit and the flesh completely oppose each other, polar opposites, right? So we cannot be feeding our flesh while we are feeding our spirit, okay? We need to crucify our flesh to walk in the Spirit, all right? Very, very, very important key detail.